The AI Revolution's Hidden Engine, Understanding Large Language Models, LLMs. Introduction, the magic trick everyone is using. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Simplified. Right now, you're using artificial intelligence every single day. Maybe you're drafting an email with ChatGPT, creating images with Midjourney, or just using Google. But behind all the headlines and the hype, there's one piece of technology that is the engine driving this entire revolution, the large language model, or LLM. Most people think of these AI models as digital brains, some kind of sentient being that has read the internet and now understands it. That's not quite right. If you want to master this new tech era, you need to know what an LLM actually is. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain. We're going to simplify the most complex tech of our time and explain why an LLM isn't a digital genius, but the world's best prediction machine. What is a large language model? The prediction machine analogy. So what is an LLM? Forget the sci-fi. A large language model is simply a massive software program built to process and generate human language. The keyword here is predict. An LLM's one and only job is to figure out the most statistically probable next word in a sequence. Think about the autocomplete feature on your phone. When you type, "I'm going to your phone suggests store or movies. An LLM does the exact same thing, but on an incomprehensibly massive scale. Imagine a sophisticated game of Mad Libs. The AI reads the prompt, and based on the trillions of words it's been trained on, it calculates the mathematical probability of what word comes next and then the word after that, and so on. The large part of LLM comes from two things: the size of the training data, billions of web pages, books, and articles, and the number of parameters. A parameter is essentially a variable the model learns to tweak. Older models had millions. Today's top models have hundreds of billions or even trillions of parameters. That's what gives them their amazing ability to seem coherent and even creative. How does an LLM learn? The two-step process. The training of these models is not a single process. It happens in two crucial stages. 1. Pre-training, reading the world. This is the initial, huge, resource-intensive step. The LLM is fed a colossal amount of raw, unstructured data, the entire public internet, digitized books, code repositories, etc. It simply reads everything, looking for patterns. It learns grammar, syntax, cultural context, and subject matter, not by understanding it like a human, but by building a massive statistical map of how words relate to each other. The goal here is general knowledge. It becomes a fantastic writer, but initially, it's not guaranteed to be helpful or safe. 2. Fine-tuning, learning to be a good assistant. This is where human beings come in. This stage, often called reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF, is the secret sauce that turned early LLMs into useful tools like ChatGPT. Human trainers provide the model with sample conversations. They grade the model's responses on helpfulness, accuracy, and safety. The AI then learns to prefer outputs that are human-approved. It's essentially training the LLM to follow instructions and act like a polite, knowledgeable assistant. To simplify, pre-training teaches the AI what to say. Fine-tuning teaches the AI how to say it. To simplify dangers, hallucinations, and bias. Now that we know what LLMs are, we can simplify why they have their known flaws. 1. Hallucinations, the confidence problem. Why does an LLM sometimes confidently make up facts, sources, or entire conversations? Because it is a prediction machine. It doesn't have a database of truth to check, it only has a statistical map. If you ask it a question that is too obscure or one where its training data had contradictory information, it will still generate a statistically probable sounding answer. Since the model prioritizes generating fluent, coherent text over checking for factual accuracy, it can create a perfectly worded lie. It sounds right, but it is factually wrong. This is the key reason you can never trust an LLM without verification. 2. Bias, garbage in, garbage out. An LLM is a reflection of its training data. If the internet and published books contain societal biases, the LLM will absorb those biases and repeat them. If its training set underrepresents certain groups or overrepresents stereotypes, the model's outputs will reflect that. This is a massive, ongoing ethical challenge. The model is just mirroring the data it was fed. Beyond the chat window, the future is embedded. The future of LLMs isn't just about chatting with a dedicated AI program. It's about taking that powerful prediction engine and embedding it everywhere. Coding LLMs are becoming AI coding partners, auto-completing complex functions or translating old programming languages. Search. LLMs are transforming how we search, moving from a list of links to a synthesized, comprehensive answer. Personalization. Imagine an educational LLM that instantly tailors a lesson plan to your specific knowledge gaps and learning style. Scientific research. They can analyze vast amounts of data in minutes to hypothesize new proteins or drug compounds. The key takeaway is this: LLMs are powerful tools, not perfect minds. By understanding them as advanced prediction engines, you gain control over them. You know when to trust them, how to correct them, and most importantly, how to simplify this technology for everyone else. That's the core of the AI revolution, simplified. If you learned something today, hit that like button and subscribe to Tech Simplified. What part of AI should we demystify next? Let me know in the comments below.